Hello, I'm Fruxius, a developer of NeosVR, and I'm using the upcoming Etee controllers with the attached Vive trackers for full 6D Vive tracking. And essentially in this video, I want to showcase the integration with NeosVR, our metaverse engine. It's essentially a creative social VR platform. We have a support for full body avatars. So the Etee controllers, they make a great fit for essentially avatar expression. Because one of the features is the controllers. As you can see, they support tracking fingers, so I can move my fingers around. But also the controllers, they are integrated in such a way that you can use pretty much all of the functionality in NeosVR. So you can both socialize, but you can also build content inside of VR. You can use our visual programming language. You can use a lot of tools and weapons and things created by our community. So let's actually open a world. So I'm gonna click worlds, browse worlds. So currently I have like a just floating hands avatar, but once I open a world, it'll load my default avatar, and I can show you a few more. So here you can see I have a window. I can grab it, move it around. If I do the pinch gesture, that essentially triggers, so I can use that. Oops. I can use that to scroll. So which one should we go to? So let's bring one that's firing mountain range. Let's try that one. So I'm gonna click on this, open world, and close this. So wait a little bit for it to load. This is actually a kind of interesting world because it showcases one of the games built inside of Neos. So let me switch. So I can use one of the cool things I kind of like is like the LED light is actually a button, so I can select. I can switch to walk and run. So let's go over there. And as you can see, I have my full body avatar. My fingers are still moving. The only issue is moving fingers. It seems to also activate the actions because the controller, in its design, it doesn't have any buttons, so you have to be a little bit careful and kind of get used to it. But as you can see, I can grab various things. For example, I can grab this one, this bow. If I double press grip, I will equip it. I can grab the quill, and if I grab, I don't want that many. I can grab one of the bows. I can put it in. It's a little bit tricky. I'm not too used to these controllers yet, but there we go. And now essentially I can pull the bow. And unfortunately, in the current version, these are like development versions, so there was a bit of an issue. So currently it has lost. There we go. It has lost the tracking. Oh, it keeps losing connection. So there we go. Let's give it a bit. And I can pull the bow, and let's see if I can hit. And I missed. That's too many. So let me try again. And it seems to be losing connection again. From what I heard, essentially this is like a, there we go. This is like a radio issue, so that's something that should be resolved with the production versions. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to actually target. I'm not very good at this with those controllers. But I can show you some other things. So for example, I can go to the inventory. So let's open this up. I can scroll, and I don't want fonts. Let's equip some of the other tools. So for example, we have weapons. Let's open this up. There we go. And for example, I have this plasma rifle, so I can double click and spawn this out. There we go. I should be able to shoot. One of the tricky things about these is essentially building like a control scheme, because a lot of the controls, they overlap. So for example, if I squeeze if I squeeze, do the pinch gesture, that also makes me move around. So it's definitely something that will need some adjustment still, but even then it's still kind of usable. I can also grab other tools. So for example, if I go to inventory, essential tools, let's open this up. And we have the brushes. So that's actually a nice nature world. So let's grab some foliage, brushes, double click this one. Let's see if it spawns. I think it's the clicking, there we go. And I can essentially use this brush to draw some leaves. Let's put this here. So to better show you how the controllers work with full body avatars, I'm gonna enable the stream camera. So I'm gonna go to tools. There we go, camera streaming. And if I grab this dialog around and I click on mirror to display, this essentially will show you a third-person view. As you can see, I have my avatar. I can like move my fingers. I can make gestures. So it essentially works with any full-body avatar that is a proper finger rig. Neos essentially is designed to work to have a very generalized model for avatars and controllers. So I've essentially built a skeletal model for the Etee controllers, and that's fed into a generic skeletal model that Neos uses. So essentially, if you're using lip motion, if you're using the index controllers, and now the Etee controllers, you will have full finger control for any full body avatar, assuming it is a proper leg. So let me actually show you, let's try equipping some other avatars. So I'm going through my inventory right now. I'll actually show you what I'm seeing. So you can see my private UI. There we go. So over here I have a bunch of avatars. So I'm gonna open this up. Full body. So the controllers right now, the tab detection isn't fully reliable, but from what I thought, it should be improved. And I will spawn this. And essentially now I'm using the skeleton avatar, so you can see the hands, they are working the way you would expect them to. Or I can try another one. So let's try this one, for example. Let's try equipping this. There we go. It's another avatar style. Or I can even try like some unusual avatars. For example, here I have a bug avatar. It has very interesting fingers, so I'll just give it a little bit to load. There we go. And you can see, like, I have actually have 4 arms, which is kind of interesting. And I still have like full finger control. Of course, this one doesn't use all of my fingers, but as you can see, thanks to the general skeletal model, this still works.